Hello friends, Rodge here, aka the Wisco Horndog, back again for another Saga Thursday. This week we're joined by Freddy, our Danish Thursday correspondent. How's it going, man?
Thanks, excellent. How are you, man?
Good, good. So you recently attended the Britcon convention, right? It's a big convention type thing with historical gaming and stuff you were talking about.
Yes. Yeah, they have several historical games.
And you played in the, was it the Northern Grand Melee? Is that what it was called for Saga?
It was called Northern UK Northern Melee. So it's not there's also a Grand Melee one.
Yeah, and I think that's later this year.
Yeah, it is.
I believe. Okay, cool.
It is. Yeah.
So you headed over there to get some Saga action in. Did you bring any of your pals with?
I tried, but it was too pricey. So yeah,
I'm sure.
I did it alone. Yeah.
Going solo, but I'm sure that you had a great time, met some great people. So I think we're just gonna probably chat about that experience.
Yeah, it was a very good experience. It had some very, very friendly people and some excellent Saga players.
Cool. So what force did you bring over there?
I brought the Pagan Ruse, which was my first army.
Yeah, nice, well-rounded army. I think they're probably good in most scenarios. Would you say? Is there one that gives you trouble?
I can't really say. I mean, they're overall good, and they have a lot of answers for a wide range of things. Right? They have a lot of stuff that can handle all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're really well-rounded. They don't have a particular weakness. As compared to some other factions out there, but awesome. Yeah. So, how many folks were playing?
There were 11 people playing, and I found out it was kind of I was the 11th guy, and the same 10 guys goes to that tournament every year. Like there's really no new people, so they all know each other and playing that tournament for 4 years now or something.
They're really excited for the new guy to come in.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I play the new guy, please?
Yeah, exactly.
Was this 3 games, or was it over?
No, we played. We had to play 11 games, but I only played 10 games because I had to catch my flight on Sunday. So I came Thursday, slept there, and then Friday played 3 games. Saturday played 5 games, and Sunday played 2 games.
Whoa, man. Yep. Oh, awesome. So that is part of the actual tournament schedule is 10 or 11 games, and these are the yeah.
And they're playing the same scenarios every year.
Oh, funny. That is okay. That's pretty daunting. Fun if you're a Saga veteran and really into it, but I could see that maybe hurting new signups perhaps. Where someone's like, I don't know if I want to play 11 games.
It was tough. I've played Saga for 3 months, and one game a week where I play 1 game in the club, and then I can kind of reflect on that. So 11 games in 3 days, or 10 games in 3 days was rough. But I learned tons of stuff.
Yeah, I bet you did learn a lot because a lot of the times, when you play, you learn lessons after the battle. You get little nuggets of, I should have did this, but then you don't play till next week or the week after, and you already forgot, the stuff that you were trying to, drill into your mind. But there is something about playing games back to back, boom, 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 that you can really drill in some, concepts or avoid mistakes, stuff like that.
So 11 games. And so first of all, I tied 1 game. I tied where we had to get some cattle off the table. We started with a cattle, and we had to get it off each other's table edges, and we killed each other's cattle. So that was a tie.
Okay.
And then I played 1 game where I won, which didn't really feel like a win because we had to rescue each other's hostages, and we both did it. So we kind of both won.
Okay.
But we got the victory points as a win, but we both got it. So I guess it's a tie either way. It was actually against Chris from the Northern Tempest podcast.
Oh, cool. So Chris
he's
was
a really
there?
nice guy.
Was Joe there as well?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He couldn't make it, unfortunately. There was a guy called Andy Lyons, which participated in the Adepticon.
Yeah.
This year. He had the Byzantines with the Hollywood display board.
Mm-hmm.
And his girlfriend, Tracy Beach, she had the Normans with the Norman.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they were using both of those armies for this as well?
He was playing the Militz Christi, and she was playing the Normans as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, so 1 tie, 1 win, and 8 losses. Yep. 3 of them could have been wins. It came down to like 1 combat or 1 big mistake from my side. Mm-hmm. And 5 of them, no chance.
Wow. So when was the win was at the end, or the double win was at the end?
The win was at the end.
So at least you got like a little. You didn't just throw your models in the trash on the way out. You're like, I'm done with this.
No, I liked it.
Yeah.
They were very good players, and they just didn't allow you to make any mistakes.
So you had fun overall, despite the losses.
I did have very much fun overall. I mean, I took it as an experience. I knew that I was probably not going to win much. I expected like maybe 3 wins.
Mm-hmm.
But like whatever. I could have had 3 wins, but I didn't. But didn't let it get me down. It's a game, and it's not a shame to losing to better people, right?
No.
So.
Yeah, well, I'm sure, you're going to have a lot of strategy you can bring back to Denmark and southern Sweden there. So Freddy and Hamza, what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So did you you talked a little bit about the scenarios. They sounded like they were kind of homebrewed, not out of the book stuff for the most part, or was there a mix of both?
They had a mix of both, but even those they took from the book had variations, right? So there was and to say my biggest mistake was probably that I wasn't prepared for the scenarios at all.
Sure.
I practiced in the club playing the book scenarios, and if I've just practiced the ones that they gave me on the sheet, I probably would have did better. But so to take an example, the Sacred Ground one didn't count points for models in the Sacred Grounds. It counted points for how many units you got.
Oh, interesting.
So you had to kind of split your units up.
Yeah, right from the beginning, you would have to plan for that. So if you started and you had all your big blocks, and then in turn 2, you're like, oh, that's how it works. And you're like, well, I'm not set up for that. So
Yeah, exactly. So that's that. And there was one where there was an island in the middle, and there was a tide coming in from the side. So each turn you had to roll a die and see how much the tide spread.
Oh, cool.
Or what would you say? Yeah, so you had to get on the hill and then, keep the others from coming onto the hill.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. That's really cinematic.
It was really fun.
The right terrain and stuff to make it look kind of beachy. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what was your favorite maybe scenario from scratch, and then maybe what was your favorite one that was modified from a book scenario?
The favorite scenarios from the books. That's probably.
Yeah, why don't we start with that?
The Sacred Ground one.
So you like that it was scored on a per unit basis, not a per model.
Yeah, either way, kind of just wasn't prepared for how it worked there. But I just kind of like that scenario because you're forced to split up your army and kind of put your money in different backs,
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Whereas where you're playing where you kill the warlord and you're just in one big blob and everything is kind of messy. Mm-hmm. So I like that scenario. I think the one they made up. There's 2. Have you heard of the pottery pillage one? Where you steal pottery. There's 2 houses. You have a house to defend, and then there's a house on the other side, and you have to go and grab potteries, tokens from his house and defend your own house. Mm-hmm. That was very fun, and I was so close winning that one against the Crusaders, but just couldn't get enough pottery in the last round, as he did. So he got more than me. Mm-hmm. And then the tide one was very fun, especially as the Pagan Ruse, because I quickly got onto the hill and then I locked him down with the winter ability, where you can only move slow. So most of the time,
we can't do it.
he had the Hearthguards on horses that almost didn't make it, but then I made a mistake on a combat where I thought I could kill his warlord with only one guy defending him, and I missed all my hits, and he did the saves that he needed, and then I didn't get enough for the Winter ability again, and then he killed me. So
Razor's Edge, that one.
That was very fun.
I guess like one tactical takeaway, perhaps, over the weekend, would you say? Is there one way you got burned multiple times?
No, it was actually different stuff. Stuff like forgetting Warlord's Pride. Forgetting that right now my Warlord can't do what I want him to do because he's under Warlord Pride, so I had to... If I'd thought about it, I could have moved the warrior unit in front of him so he wasn't eligible for that anymore, and I forgot that. But it was different stuff, mostly positioning and like kind of the chess game within the game, right? There's like a positioning chess game going on within Saga.
Okay. So
and
these
that was
guys,
the biggest.
They're just 3 moves ahead.
Yeah.
They knew what you were going to do before you even did it, and they had already planned, counter planned.
Something like that.
Was there any like painting awards, or what were the overall awards then? Just for whoever took the top, or what?
There was a big gripping beast, what do you say? Gripping beast pile, right?
Okay.
A reward pile. But I didn't get to see it because I had to catch my flight, so I went before that. I got to see one gift.
Described to you, yeah.
Yeah. They gave me actually a gift for being the player that traveled the furthest distance.
Oh, yeah, got that on lockdown.
Yeah, and being the happiest player despite most losses. So I got a prize from the Gripping Beast pool, but I didn't get to see the rest of the prizes since I had to catch my flight. But there was a pretty huge box of Gripping Beast stuff.
Okay. Do you know who the overall winner was?
Yeah, it was Andy Lyons with the Militz Christie.
Nice.
And he takes a lot of wins I've seen.
He's the beast.
Yeah.
The literal gripping beast of Saga.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a really good time. What did you pick up as your prize?
It was a mounted Celtic priest.
Start of the next warband, perhaps?
Perhaps, yes.
Okay.
Perhaps. So.
Yeah, after playing, I'm sure you played a lot of different factions. Did it give you any ideas of what you're gonna do next at all? Inspiration?
It gave me an idea that I really love the Pagan Roofs. I just have to have a different composition. I brought Hearthguards and Warriors only. So I got some what do you say? They told me how to play Pagan Roofs right.
Oh, they're like, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, they all played them, and they all played against them a bunch of times. So, yeah.
So they think you need a unit of Levy, or
they think I need only warriors, Levy, and then a warrior priest as not the warlord, but as a point. So I'll probably grab the
Interesting.
4 points of warriors, 1 point of Levy next time to kind of control the battle a little bit and make them come on to me, where they will start with fatigue instead of, I go in and get the same fatigue as they do. Because playing Pagan Roofs and not being on top of the fatigue is kind of hard because you need more armor, right? To be able to get more attacks. So, yeah.
Well, it sounded like a blast overall. Do you have any closing thoughts about anything you experienced?
I'd just say that I'd encourage anyone that likes to meet friendly people and to have a challenge and to learn about Saga and get better at that, to go there next year and meet up with me and the rest of the crew and have a fun time. Okay, cool. So you're planning to go back next year? I will definitely go back next year, and I'll get them this time. Dragging the boys. So. Cool. Yeah, sounds like a fun time, like a nice Saga boot camp for sure. Yep. Yeah. We went out for beers and food in the evening and stuff like that. So it was a very, very good experience. I'm sure that was fun. Is there any events coming up in your area
Freddy?
There is actually there's an event at my club next month, and there's in November one in close to Malmö with Fred and Hamza that you talked to a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we're actually having a conversation with Gripping Beast at the moment to be able to hold the Scandinavian Grand Melee, where we have a little. Frederick has connection to people like kind of controlling a small medieval village in Sweden where it will be held. So we're like aiming for that.
Like a literal village.
Yes, like a little village where it has what do you call, like a wall around and then a few huts inside.
Oh, yeah, wow! Yeah. So you could actually have it there.
Yep.
Wow, that'd be amazing. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. So hopefully next year, Scandinavian Grand Melee.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I should hit that up. I don't know. Sounds cool.
You should.
Well, yeah. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for the photos. I'm sure people have seen me as I pop these through. I'll have the dates for those 2 events. I'll throw them down in the show notes so people can check that out. Yeah. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for the update. And
of course.
Maybe after those events.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Yeah,
loving spreading those Saga vibes. So I'm sure we'll chat again. Maybe after the next event. See how your Scandinavian events go here. So awesome. Well, I will catch you later. Have a great day. Your day's just about over, I think. I'm just starting. It's morning here. So
good morning. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, cool. Everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this shit, subscribe and like. And I'm going to catch you guys next Thursday. Have a good one.
See ya.
See ya. Saga.